What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Justin. I hope you had a beautiful week. We ended Passover Friday night at the synagogue with my kids, and it was wonderful. And the word of perseverance clicked into my head because Passover is the story of the Jews fleeing the Pharaoh in Egypt and persevering through tough times and getting through those times. So I'd like to tell you a story about someone I knew when I was a kid. Now, for the sake of um, this person, we're going to just name them Jay, okay? So Jay was this wild kid in elementary school. I knew him my whole life, still to this day. Um, just, it wasn't a bad seed at all. He was just wild. He was rambunctious. Turns out when he was 9, he got diagnosed with ADHD, and never was on meds. Went to therapy and stuff like that, and his parents were hoping that it would help him. Um, he kind of became somewhat of a bully in elementary school. He'd see a kid, go into the bathroom and push them into the stall, or you know, I witnessed him walking by a kid by the water fountain and just pouring their shorts down just for shits and giggles. Again, rude and just being a menace. A little meaner than Dennis the Menace, I guess. And later on in elementary school, he got bullied because of all this karma that came back to him. Kids would chase him down with broken glass bottles or bricks or whatever, and we all lived in the same neighborhood, so everyone kind of knew that this kid was like that, and this kid got the karma he kind of deserved. And then, middle school comes around, 7th, 8th grade, and, Halloween he gets jumped with a friend. They did fight back, somewhat from what I heard. And it really clicked. This epiphany, I guess, happened to him because he never bullied people. He was a social butterfly. He joined the choir group. He joined the theater club in high school, and he was, I'm not going to say he was a big shot, far from it, but he got respect from a lot of people, developed kind of this self-awareness and this self-love and things of that nature. And time went on, went to college, didn't do as great as he should have. Still graduated with a bachelor's degree from Temple, and graduated. So that year 2000, that's all that matters. Went on to work at a sports store, and during that time, program came around, and his parents thought, hey, there's a great program for you to become a teacher. And and this kid was never going to be a teacher, hell no. But he saw this program and took advantage of it, and worked at a few schools in Philadelphia. Went to get his master's in elementary education, got his special education certification to become a certified special education teacher. He eventually left Philadelphia in 2009, still teaching. A great guy. He became this abundance of self-love, abundance of just awesomeness, and just helping everybody. Never thought about himself as up here. He always wanted to bring everyone up to his level, and that was a great quality. And you're not born with that. You can learn that, but you have to be around the right people. You have to have the right support team or staff around you, and he definitely had that. He taught for 15 years, from 2006 to 2003 to 2017. So in that neighborhood of 15 years, did great things in Philadelphia. when he left Philadelphia, he left with this sense of purpose, a drive. He even tried to go after his MBA and his principalship, but certain situations in his life, I'm not going to say prevented him, but in Kansas City, Missouri, where he ended up for a little while, education left a bad taste in his mouth, so he stopped teaching, and then moved on to Colorado for a few years to readjust to certain things in life that happened. Eventually moved to where I am now in Madison, Wisconsin, of all places. So I don't know if we had a kindred spirit or we just had this crazy connection. But, 2021, moved here. And, he persevered through a lot of things. He didn't let any of these negative situations impact his life. He didn't let them dictate how he was going to move on about his life. He really showed, not to people, not to his family, not to his friends or the naysayers, more to himself, about what you can do in this world, what you can produce in this world. And that person was me. So there is always room to grow. There's always room to be more self-aware. There's more room to be empathetic. There's more room in this world for a person like myself to love everything around them and to wanting to make things better. So if you know someone that has gone through troubles in the world, you know yourself, you were that person, and you're still trying to figure things out. And again, I'm 47 years old, and things are rolling in my life right now, and I'm meeting great people. I'm, creating wonderful friendships with people, and really solid, authentic, transparent friendships. And, I couldn't have asked for anything better. So, if you need help, as I said in my last video, I'm here for you. And, just keep on pushing through. And what they said in Luke Cage on the Marvel show is, always forward, never backwards. Okay? And with that, peace out.